Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to change out an application on on our volunteer page. What we've got here are different roles, and we want to be able to apply for the role specifically. But right now, when we click an apply button, what it'll do is it takes us to a general volunteer application form, which asks questions about all kinds of stuff, and it's not necessarily related specifically to cat attendant. So we want to change this out. Right now, it's going to a general application, like I said. So we got to find what that page is. What is this button going to? You can see here that the link is rescue-volunteer-application. So let's look at our pages. The rescue volunteer application. What's up with this? I'm going to just open it in the builder so we can see what it's got on it. And we expect to see that big application we were looking at, except we don't. What we see is just a code block. A code block is basically what MachForm makes for us in order to create that application. The application itself is not shown there, just the code created by MachForm. So where do we get this code? We get it in the MachForm panel. See, right now we've got a general volunteer application here, which that code, if I click here, is what's currently in there. But this isn't what we want. We want the cat specific one, the cat attendant volunteer application. So I'm going to go to this guy and I'm going to grab its code, just Control C to copy. And then I'm going to go back to our pages. And I'm not going to change this page because we need the general application. We're going to make a new one for the cat attendant specifically. So to do this the quick way, I'm just going to duplicate it and I'll do it in a new window. And this is going to be cat attendant volunteer application. Okay. And there's all this backend stuff here that we don't really mess with. We do this in the live builder. I'm going to save this as a draft right now, so that stays the same. And I can go into the live builder. Right now, it won't be live because we haven't published this yet. We're going to actually go in here and do the code changing that I mentioned. All we're going to see here is a code block, right? We're going to go into this code block. Right now, this is the code for the general application. We're going to take it, delete it, and replace it with the code that we copied from MachForm. You might notice here too, this thing is like 100% flush with the top, which means it's going to look funny when people fill it out. The letters are going to butt right up against the top menu. So I'm also just going to go into this column and put a margin, or excuse me, padding. As soon as it lets me, there we go. It was a margin. And now that we've saved it, we've got our new duplicated page that is not the rescue volunteer application, but it is a cat attendant volunteer application. And it's, you can see it's still as a draft right now. So let's just go in here and edit it and publish it. So now this will be a page that we can link out with a button. So now that it's at a page, we're going to need this slug right here, cat attendant volunteer application. I'm just going to Control C, copy that. And then I'm going to go to the volunteer page here. I'm going to edit it live. Go to this button. You can see it used to be just the general rescue volunteer application, but I'm going to change that to, I'm going to replace that rescue volunteer application with cat attendant volunteer application. Now that we've got that in there, just go ahead and click save. Now this button will go to the cat attendant page that we've created. Let's just test that out. Go to famousfilesrescue.org. Go to our volunteer page. Cat attendant, we want to apply. And there we are. We're now looking at the cat attendant volunteer application. The cat attendant volunteer application, because we got that code there, which was among our forms. I'm going to go through and create some new specific applications for these other roles. I already did media content creator and cat attendant. I've got an application made for database and bookkeeper and event planner on the list next, but I'm just kind of leaving some breadcrumbs so people can see how I did this.